Alright, time for the first reveals of Clan Selection Booster Plus. Volume 2 for some reason and not Volume 1, but doesn't matter to me because I'm excited for one of the cards. So let's begin. But first, cards on the last few days. First off, the Twinkly Melody stuff, which are all going to be double rares by the way. Our first card is Sporty Idol Enos. Grade 2, 10k power and skills. Auto Vanguard Rearguard, 1 place, cost counterblast 1, search your deck for 1 Riviera card with the same grade as your Vanguard, reveal it and put it to your hand. This is obviously helpful because Riviera has a superior ride ability at mid-battle, so obviously you want to superior ride another grade 3 Riviera. Second skill, Act Rearguard, once per turn, cost Soul Blast 1 Riviera card, one of your Riviera units get plus 10k power, along with this card until the end of the turn. Shouldn't be that hard considering that Riviera has its own ride chain, so you should get that power up, and you do kind of need the power for Riviera, so that's nice. Next, Bear Affection Rahel. Grade 2, 10k power and its skills. Auto Vanguard Rearguard, 1 place, cost Counterblast 1, Soul Charge 3. If you Soul Charge a Coral unit, draw a card. Nice Soul Charge engine right there. Second skill, Act Rearguard, once per turn. If you have a Vanguard with Coral with its card name, cost Soul Blast 2, Counter Charge 1. And choose all your rear guards, and they all get boosted until the end of turn. Pretty neat, but the main part of its skill to me is the Soul Charge part, because that could be used in any Bermuda deck. And finally, Expect Rhythm Fiella. Grade 2, 10k power and skills. Act Vanguard Rearguard, once per turn. If your Vanguard is Top Idol Pacifica or itself, cost Counterblast 1, put another rearguard to the bottom of the deck, call 1 normal unit from a drop zone to rearguard, and then choose all your rearguard until the end of the opponent's next turn. They get boosts and cannot be chosen by your opponent's card abilities. So unit swapping with the drop zone and gives everything boosts and resists. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. The resist part is obviously the main part of its skill. Nice. And now into the Friday stream with Clan Selection Plus Volume 2. Everything will be triple rare in this set, so our first card is Battle Sister Fromage. OTT of course, grade 3, 12k power, protect, and its skills. Count Vanguard. During your turn, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3, all your Battle Sisters get 5k power. No costs. That's very nice. It's just too bad we don't have many Battle Sisters in Standard yet. Second skill, Auto Vanguard Rearguard, 1 place, cost Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, draw a card, and if you have a Vanguard with Battle Sister's card name, draw a card. So if this card is placed on Vanguard, it's a plus 2. But not only that, it also has a third skill, Act Vanguard, once per turn, cost discard a card from your hand, look at the same number of cards on the top of the deck equal to the number of Battle Sister units with different names, and put them either at the top or bottom. So you have 6 Battle Sisters on the field, you look at top 6 and you can choose whether to top deck it or just put it at the bottom. Of course, you're just going to top deck all the cards that you want and then just put the rest that you don't need at the bottom, of course. Gives you a nice plus 2 and free power. The only thing right now that Standard needs is more Battle Sisters, really. But I would say this is really good. Next, for one of my favorite Kagero units, Dauntless Drive Dragon. Grade 3, 13k power, force, and its skill is Auto Vanguard. At the end of the battle that you drive, check 2 or more normal units. One of your front row rear guards gets plus 10k power until the end of turn. My main problem with the skill is that you have to drive check no triggers for its skill to work. But in a way, they do kind of act like triggers as well, so that does bring back the idea of Dominated Dragon. But overall, I would say this part is an okay skill because the second part is actually the main skill. Auto Vanguard, once per turn at the end of the battle, this card attacks. If your hand has 4 or more cards, cost discard 3 cards and stand this unit. Nice generic restander. Just make sure that you add some extra draw cards for this skill though. Third skill, yes, third skill. When rolled upon, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets all this card's auto abilities other than this skill until the end of turn. So technically, it inherits its Break Ride skill, giving any Kagero deck other than the Cross a generic restander. The Cross is going to make it where your hands are going to be regarded as 0 regardless of how many cards in your hand. And this card's second skill requires 4 or more cards, so the only thing that this card can't really combo with is the Cross. But this with Blade Master, Vision Token Twin Drive, and your main Vanguard Twin Drive, that's 4 cards, restand right there. You can also use this with the Turnabout for 3 Vanguard attacks, or you could use this with the Great, with 3 Vanguard attacks in addition to a Neoflame attack. So overall, you have plenty of options with this card, other than using this with the Cross with the N. So a nice generic option right here, and hopefully this is a budget deck option for Kagero because they need one. So that's it for the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think about these two new clan selection booster reveals? I'm honestly hoping for more Battle Sister support, but for Dauntless, I want to see what kind of deck that people is going to come up with just with this card combined with another card. But I do still wonder if clan selection boosters are going to mainly focus on boss units or just one boss unit with 2 supporting units, because Dauntless can work on its own, but Fromage really can't. So we will just have to wait and see. But other than that, have a nice day.